What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going to be talking about NIO, just the incredible day it had today. Now it's been a long time since NIO has done quite this massive move, so we're going to go over it like we always do. We're going to break down the overall market first and then we'll transition into NIO. So the overall market, guys, what an incredible day. We just keep making new highs after new highs every single day. Now, yes, the market is overextended. I've mentioned this previous times in previous videos over the last week or so, but that doesn't mean, like I said in my other videos, that it has to come down. No, as long as the trend is staying true, which is staying up, and it hasn't broken, then we can continue making newer highs. And that's what we've been doing, guys. Doesn't matter how overextended we think the market is, as long as it stays, on that uptrend, then we're good. And that's what it's doing. We haven't came anywhere near breaking that uptrend. Now, an area that I'm going to watch where I would say we break that uptrend and that we're probably heading down a little lower is this area right here. 14,200 on the NASDAQ. Watching that area. Once we break that last high right here, I do think we start having that correction. And, I was watching this earlier during market open. I compared, so this was an 8% correction around that. So to have that same correction from right here, 8% is around right here. So if we have that correction, I do think that's really good for us. Now it's going to hurt, but just to sustain this overall uptrend, I do think that is necessary for us. Now, what really drove today, towards the end of the day, if you were watching the market, you all saw that happened the last hour, hour and 15 minutes, was Facebook. Some news came out with the antitrust claims being denied, something like that. Didn't really see the whole gist of it, but I know that that's what sparked this whole push up on Facebook, and that's really what sparked the rally of the NASDAQ. The SPY today was lagging behind. It was a pretty quiet day for the SPY overall, just a boring day because the other things on the market was pretty much just holding that down. Financials weren't up, so things like that. Even though tech was up, this wasn't, up as much. So with the overall market, tech really led the way today. As you can see, we had Tesla, we had Facebook, we had AMD, we had Apple. All of the big names were up today, guys. Nvidia was up like crazy, up another 5%. So all of the big tech companies really led the way today. And also, the main show, NIO. Guys, NIO, what an incredible day today. So my last NIO video I made, it was on Thursday. I talked about that we got above this 44.67 support. However, we need to hold it. Now on Friday, it was a down day for us. We were red on Friday, but it wasn't nothing too huge, and we stayed above that 44.67 support. So that's what I was looking at. I was looking at us to hold that low, and I mentioned that many times before. Really, our last line was right here, this last low right here. We didn't need to break that, but it was good to see that we held that 44.67 level. However, on Friday, that wasn't the strongest look. We pushed up, and that's all we got. And then we came back down, sellers brought it down. So I would have bet today we were going to break that 44.67 support just based on the price action we had on Friday. Wasn't as strong as at all. Nonetheless, though, today, huge amount of buyers came in. And then we really just went for it, guys. We broke above this 48.31 support. So I've been mentioning that support in previous videos that, hey, we want to see us get above that, and we did that. And as long as we can stay above that, then that's what I'm looking for. Now, I mentioned in my previous videos that either we're going to pull over here or we're going to pull down. NIO decided to pull over for a little bit and then just continued its ascent. We're still making higher highs. We're still making higher lows. So NIO is still in that uptrend. We're still doing fine, guys. What I'm going to look out for this week is how much selling pressure are we going to get? Are we going to fall back into this range, or are we going to stay above that breakout? Noticed over here last time, we got rejected, came back down. And that's why it's so important about this breakout, guys, is that we stayed above it and we held above it. Previous time, we got rejected. We weren't able to hold above it or even get above it at all. This time, we got above it and we stayed above it. So that's the important part that you guys need to view when you're looking at your breakouts is what happened previous times. How is this different? All right, let's see where we're going next. So with breakouts, typically what happens is that once we break out, we'll test that old resistance from the top side. So meaning that this is going to become a new support. So what we're looking at for the rest of this week, guys, is just for us to stay above 48.31. We stay above 48.31, then we'll pretty much have a really good week. We'll have a really good week holding above that. Now, if we do dip below that, I do think we do see a little bit of maybe 45, 46 range. Nothing too huge though. I do think we still stay above this 44.67 support, and I don't really see us retesting that unless we do see some really crazy selling pressure. Overall though, amazing day on the market. I do think is overextended. However, NIO I think is just getting started. I mentioned this back here, and even back here I think NIO is just getting started on its run back to up to all-time highs. I can see that very soon, maybe by the end of August at the very least. I do think NIO is about to go for another huge run. Either way, hopefully you did enjoy this video, guys. Appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me, and I'll see you in the next video.